Camera was supposed to be on me, but it's on me probably more than enough. Oh, I'll go this way. See the little stop sign behind my locale? See the clouds coming up in the east? See the traffic coming behind me? Not a lot of traffic, but there's some. There's some even at this early hour. Oh, hello from Waco, Texas. B Storm, we should get a name on your account. Right now, you're just B Storm from the hot place that is Waco, Texas. Not that you're not appreciated, just as B Storm from hot Waco, Texas. Hello, Mike. Don't you worry, it's not far. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, Minnie Ruth. What time is it where you are? I can't tell you that till I get in my intro. It would throw off my whole show, so I'll just start. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is a Wednesday morning. Hello, Rob Taylorfish. It is Wednesday morning. I haven't seen Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner has a Instagram or TikTok page. Somebody asked, because I'm coming at you from Yellowstone, the real Yellowstone. Not sure where Kevin Costner films Yellowstone. He might film it very close to here. Very likely could. I don't know. I saw a TikTok with him announcing that he's not going to be back for this upcoming season. And I'm sure it was hard for him, big decision for him, because he's the star and executive producer, and I'm sure put a lot of effort into it. So to walk away or to stop doing it, I'm sure it was hard for him. But anyway, my name's Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Wednesday morning. It is July 3rd, 2024. It is 5:56 a.m. Happy Wednesday. It's a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings. Somebody said it was filmed in South Dakota. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm talking about the TV show Yellowstone on whatever channel it was on. I think whoever said it was filmed in South Dakota is probably talking about Dances with Wolves, which I believe was filmed in South Dakota. I could be wrong. Sharon wants to know if I'm working today. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Heck yes, I'm working today. I didn't only work today. I'm not only working this morning, but I worked last night. Almost felt some pride about the crazy schedule it is when you close the restaurant and then you open it the next day. It was between pride and delusions as I was walking around in a fog through the bathroom this morning. Getting ready, waiting for the water to heat up. Dang it, a big old truck's coming. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, sharing the ups and downs that we travel through on our adventure that is life. And life is truly an adventure. And if we look at it as such, I think it goes a lot. It's more fun. It's more fun. If we look at life as drudgery, because believe me, I could have easily, and in years past, looked at this morning as drudgery or even pain. Waking up on probably 4.5 hours sleep tops after closing up the restaurant last night and starting it off this morning. I could have easily, in many years I would have. But I'll tell you the number one trick I have. And I am not a preacher on a pulpit. I promise you. But it just kind of works to raise your spirits. And I'm not telling you what to believe or who to believe or what to read or whatever. But I am telling you, psychologically speaking, if you look for reasons to say, thank you, Lord, for this warm water in the shower, or thank you, God, for the good tasting brownie I'm going to eat, or the sausage link, or the hot cup of coffee, you're going to feel better. And I'm not saying it from a spiritual aspect. I'm saying it from a psychological, chemicals bouncing around your head aspect. If you are looking for things to be grateful for, you will find more things that you are grateful for, and you will be in a better place emotionally. Because if you're looking for a bill that you got to pay, or a toe that you just stubbed, or a cold sausage link, or the coffee not being quite the way you want it, you are going to find it. But if you're looking for things to be grateful for, you will find that too. And life is better when you are looking for things to be grateful for, I promise you. Any of my followers come to my restaurant, I don't think I've had a customer come in and say, hey, I know you, you're Coffee with Ken. But all the employees know. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time. And for those that have been watching a while, it isn't just a show about me talking. For those that have been watching a while, you know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I think it's pretty darn hot. I'm very pleased with this purchase, by the way. For the first month I was here in Yellowstone, I was drinking out of my Coffee with Ken mug. I love the mug. If I was at home and was easy to refill and didn't have to walk around Yellowstone to find a spot to drink coffee, I still would be drinking out of that mug. Good morning, Dawn. But I bought this as a replacement for the Yetis I left at home, because my coffee would cool too quick and I would spill it as I'm walking along, and it's made of silicone and it's got a moose on it and it says Yellowstone. I believe it says first and best, 1872, because that's when it was founded. But anyway, I'm excited to have my first sip this morning. My hope is wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, I'm going to go after another sip right now. I'm just going to put you a little further back. Hope you don't miss me too much, but it's kind of pretty if my body and head isn't blocking the whole screen. I got a big head, by the way. I've talked about it, and I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally, I do have a large head. I do. I think the whole Tracy family has large heads. My dad's got a big head. My brother's big heads. Probably even my sister has a big head. I mean, we don't look freakishly like something weird, like we can't even hold ourselves up or bobbleheads, but just generally they're a little larger than normal. And I've been looking for cowboy hats, and I'm not sure I really want to buy one, but I go into gift shops and I see these hats and they're Stetsons and I try them on and I wonder, will I wear it? Would I like it? Would I feel like a poser? Or should I just keep my baseball hat? But I'm not sure. I wonder how it would look back home in Chicagoland wearing a cowboy hat around. Might look pretty cool. I'm not sure if I can pull it off or not. Part of me says yes. Part of me says that wide brim on the... And it's not exactly a cowboy hat, but it's what it is. But the wide brim would be good to keep sun off my ears and my nose and my face and my neck. I think I could use that. But I'm not sure I can pull it off. So let's have another sip of coffee and maybe the answer will come to me. I'm proud of myself. I think it's good to be proud of yourself. Proud of myself this morning because, again, I worked hard last night, had a good shift this morning, and I'm going to be in there. I didn't get out of here till midnight last night, and I'm going to be in there at before 6:15, and that's getting home, getting changed, getting in bed, and getting to sleep, and then waking up and doing it in reverse. And I'm kind of proud of the spirit I have and the hard work I'm doing. And again, it's not, I don't know, working in a coal mine waiting tables, but it's not that easy either. And there's a lot of running around and there's some stress involved. And it's been easy in past years to get down and get bummed and get angry at a table or get angry at a customer who's angry at you. And now I almost laugh. I almost laugh and kind of take a big picture view and know that if I work hard and have a good attitude, my paychecks are going to be big no matter what any individual table does. Yes, we like to be appreciated, and yes, it feels good when somebody says your kids thought they were the best waiter they've had all week. But overall, part of my job is to find, to keep my spirits up and find a good attitude and, or at least the best attitude possible. And you'd be amazed how good your attitude can be if you're waking up and looking for things to be grateful for, and instead of bitching and moaning about the one bad table you have, focusing on how awesome that good table was. Things just go better, and it's not a waiter trick. It can be in life. Another thought I had this morning, and it kind of made me chuckle. I used to drink every day. I was a Heineken-aholic. I don't know if that's a true medical condition, a Heineken-aholic, but I almost think that it was. I really liked Heineken, and I averaged probably 6 to 8 a day for most of my life. And I stopped drinking, we're working towards 3 years ago. We're working towards 3 years ago, but we'll still call it 2.5 years ago I stopped drinking. And let me tell you, and this again, kind of like saying thank God or thank you, Lord, I'm not getting on a soapbox. If you guys enjoy your drinking, you can keep on doing it. You can keep on doing it. It doesn't no skin off my back at all. But I will promise you, from personal experience, that life is much better without being hungover. Life is much better without being hungover. I think it's probably hard to focus on gratitude when your stomach's burning and you didn't get enough sleep and you're feeling kind of that yucky, ugly feeling you get from drinking too much every night. So I wake up now on 4.5 hours sleep, and instead of those yucky feelings, I find some reason to be grateful for, and I'm grateful for not having drank last night and not feeling hungover today. And if you're feeling foggy out there from smoking pot or drinking alcohol, and you're going, well, I know, I used to do it. And you're thinking, if it's the day off, you're going to start early. And if you got to work today, you're looking forward to having that beer when you get home to kind of soothe out the yucky feelings that come from drinking the night before. And you think for a while you'll just have 1 or 2, but you have 6 or 8 or 10. And then it happens again. And you're hungover again tomorrow. And the cycle repeats. And it keeps repeating. And in my case, it kept repeating for like 35 years. It's really crazy. I look at all the trouble that people get in around here when they're drinking. Or I look back on the nights I didn't remember coming home or waking up with that taste in your mouth. Go, ah. It's amazing people do it. It's amazing I did it. So, I'll have a little more coffee. Where do I live? I'm coming at you from Yellowstone, right on the border of Montana and Wyoming. I appreciate that. Way to go, Maverick. Whatever the California sober means. Right on the border of Montana and Wyoming. And it's probably about 40 degrees out here. I'm up in the mountains. Right around 7,000 feet, I think. And I live or grew up in Chicago area. And about 2 months ago, I rode my scooter, a Suzuki Bergman 400, across the country to take a job as a waiter in Yellowstone National Park. And I will tell you, not every moment is perfect and not every day is great. And I've struggled with some loneliness and some sadness at times because I have beautiful children that are back home being loved on by their mama. And their dada wishes he could tickle them and flip them and feed them and wake them and change their diapers and cuddle with them and love on them. I promise you that. But I'm fortunate to have this job, and it pays well, and the room and board I pay is $500 a month, and the pay I make is surprisingly significant. The work is hard, but it's honorable work, and I meet a lot of interesting people, and 9 out of 10 of them are really in a good mood, and 1 out of 10 of them I don't let affect my mood really at all anymore. And I'm learning lessons, and I'm seeing beautiful scenery, and I'm experiencing cool, crisp weather, and I'm blessed to have this job. I'm blessed to have this job. I really am. Again, it's allowing me to, it's payday today. And what payday means to me is I get to send checks off, not checks, not literal checks, but chunks of money. I use Zelle to both of my ex-wives for child support. And that feels good. And that feels good. And there's an attorney I owe some money, and I'm going to send a chunk of money off to him as well. And when the smoke clears, and there is almost smoke, it feels good because there's a little money left over that I save. And I tell you what, for a guy that has been a realtor and been a stockbroker and a content creator and done so many jobs without guaranteed paychecks, knowing I get paid every night feels pretty good. And knowing that the bills are going to be paid does feel pretty good. Yeah. But anyway, it's Wednesday morning. It's July 3rd. Tomorrow's July 4th. Somebody asked if I'm working tomorrow. Why, yes, I am. I'm working the night shift. I'm working 4:15 till 11:30 probably. It's okay. I worked a double shift on Father's Day, and if I was going to struggle through a holiday, it would probably be a Father's Day when I'm working in Yellowstone and my beautiful children are back home without their dada. And I made it through that day, and if I can make it through that day, I will be fine on 4th of July. And I think I'll even be fine on my birthday that's coming up. What after your contract is up will guarantee money coming in? Oh, Midwestern Mama, there's a bunch of things. I could re-sign a new contract. I could be a waiter at a new place. My content creation continues to grow, and I had a real big day with videos yesterday. Had a lot of interesting experiences and a lot of cool videos to share, so my audience continued to grow. My dream continues to be a full-time content creator, but I will tell you what, I'm enjoying having a little work to do each night. Not each night, but most nights. And a little coffee to drink each morning, and some food to serve, and some waiters and waitresses to tease, and some cooks to have fun with, and some, I don't know, cheer to spread, and joy to feel in my heart. And I gotta go, because I get to go, because it's 6:13 right now, and I'm officially supposed to be clocked in at 6:15, and my restaurant's right over there, so I can still make it. Although I gotta hang up my coat, and I'd like to post this video. So I got a lot going on, and I'm gonna have one more sip of coffee. And I want to thank you so much for joining me on this Wednesday morning. I hope you had a great night's sleep. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.